on to our YouTube. And I'll let you know when
Well,
we should be live in like 2 seconds or
a
something.
minute, a
There you
minute.
go. Take it away, guys.
Hello,
Okay, gonna
everybody.
give.
We've got about 60 seconds to go here before we hit the 3 o'clock PST hour. So we'll give it 60 seconds and then we'll kick things off. We'll start off with hello. And thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of the community and being an other UTHX token holder and supporting the project. Of course, we all know from the post that we had an unfortunate incident take place. We took action in order to make sure that it would not harm any token holder that was out there that was a legitimate token holder. And so we're here today for an update. We're going to work on doing one of these every day until the replacement UTHX token is launched and ready to go. Our number one goal is to keep you guys updated. So you'll see that every few hours we put a new post in
In
social
Discord.
media. Some in Discord, yes, in Discord. There's not a lot of details there, but we just want you to know that we are continuing to make progress. Occasionally, they will have some details when we get them, but we've been working on this nonstop here for the last 24 hours, going to time before that, figuring out what the plan was going to be, how to execute properly, and do all that stuff. And then since then, we've been working on a lot of stuff. So I'm going to turn it over to Brian, and then we can start going through. One of the keys here, guys, we're going to do today is we're going to give you some information on how not to interact with a wrong contract. So when things like this happen, scammers grab a hold of it. They will send email, they will send text, they will do posts, direct message people through Discord, through all different areas in order to try to scam you, right? Because there's transition going
And
on in the
so
project.
we will certainly get to that and
Yeah.
let you know how to protect yourself moving forward. But also, I think that every when a door closes, another one opens. Lemons out of lemonade. We have a lot of things that are happening behind the scenes that I think are going to actually turn this into a positive event in the long run. So let me give you a quick overview for today. What I'd like to do, I'd like to cover where we are on the progress and our estimated time frame. I want to cover the what's going on with the new smart contract. Then I think we should discuss what we've learned so far, because we have learned quite a bit in the last 24 hours about everything that went on and is going on, or what got us to this point. And then I want to give these advisories about when we are ready to give you the replacement token, how to make sure that you get it, you're not scammed, just what Peter was saying. So let's start with the time frame and progress here, because a lot has happened in the last 24 hours. So yesterday we were discussing being able to hopefully relaunch the replacement token, launch the replacement token early part of this week. And we've been making good progress on our side of it. The only currently unknown aspect is how long will the audit of this new smart contract take. We're prepared to pay to accelerate this smart contract audit. Obviously, we've used this auditing company previously, so we're hopeful, but we don't have an answer yet on how long this audit is going to take. That may push the actual distribution of the replacement token out until the later part of the week. We're hopeful, however, that it will still happen very expeditiously, because we're using just an SPL contract, smart contract. It's more advanced. It will have features that we seriously considered putting into the first smart contract. We took advice from a variety of advisors. because it was our first launch of this token, not to include the capability or to disable the capability to freeze or blacklist a wallet. And so that was removed from this contract. If we hadn't removed it, we could have just avoided this by freezing all those tokens. But that type of capability, some other similarly situated capabilities will be included in this new contract. And because it's a part of the Solana library, and we're making only small modifications to the existing contract there, we hope that the audit will go very quickly, shouldn't have any issues, and then obviously we will be prepared to replace the token. And just to reiterate, if anybody wasn't brought up to speed yet, of course, we had an incident. It jeopardized the viability of the current token. So we had to suspend trading basically by pulling liquidity, because we also in this contract did not have the ability to, shut down trading any other way. And we took a snapshot of every wallet and all the tokens as of the moment that we suspended trading. So everything will be restored exactly as it was at that exact instant, including all the liquidity on the exchanges, the price of the token, which was almost exactly 35 cents at the moment. I believe it was 35.002 or something. So we're going to round it to 35. As a sort of new token launched, as it will appear, I suspect that we're going to be able to get a lot of attention. And so we may see, I don't know, I'm hopeful that this may result in, some positive action. Remains to be seen. But everything will be restored exactly as it was. Nothing that has happened since will have any impact because, we're taking it from that snapshot. So what that means is, if as a few people have claimed tokens since the snapshot, those tokens, they're the old token. Your claim will be replenished, so you'll have that to claim again. The staking rewards, staking is unaffected. So all the tokens that are staked, they will be replaced, but the interest, or I guess it's staking rewards is the correct term, will have continued. And those are not impacted. So anybody that's staked, no concern. Don't go claim your staking rewards. That's a pointless exercise right now. But once the replacement tokens are there, you can go in and all of your rewards will have accumulated and you can claim those. So that's sort of the lay of the land as it stands right now. I am going to be looking at chat if there are, questions that we don't address. But we're going to try to keep this relatively short, maybe half an hour. So the next topic that I want to discuss is what we have learned. And for that, obviously, we have a lot of security and defensive mechanisms in place. And we started to get a lot of noise on the channel that there was a security issue that was starting to take place. It turns out this is exactly true. We've been able to observe it. We actually started to watch it in real time. We had emergency meetings all through the night and made the decision as things became sort of critical, going from yellow alert to red alert, that we had to take this action. And I'll let Peter, because he's been, he and his team have been doing some investigating and have some new information. So I'll let you go ahead and
great.
take it
So
from
first
here.
of all, I want to make sure everybody understands this was not a blockchain incident. It was not a hack on our blockchain. Our blockchain was always safe and all that. What happened is as we were collecting wallet addresses, there was a database there of those wallet addresses to send the tokens to because of the first airdrop. That is where the hack took place, and they changed wallets. Somebody had their wallet in. They went in and changed that wallet to a new wallet, and that's what the tokens were sent by. somebody just contacted us. There's a post earlier, which we took down because we don't want to confuse people, but we're going to show it to you now. There was a post put up by this person, supposedly. We don't know for sure if it's them, that has said that they were not a nefarious actor and they were planning on sending him back to us. But my wife and I were talking, and I said, if you thought somebody got the PIN number to your banking account or you lost your credit card, are you going to wait to see if somebody uses it or doesn't use it, or are you going to pull that back and get that done? So here's a message from the person. There's also a post that was put in there, but they say they were trying to get a hold of us. We have checked every single mailbox we have in spam and everywhere, and there were no messages prior to yesterday of us shutting this down in order to make this, for that to be true in the message. But they basically say, they were going to return these to us, but we pulled the liquidity, so they could not send these tokens back to us. There's an address in there, guys. You can copy that, or we'll put it in the chat. I wanted to check and make sure. Now I know, because blockchain liquidity has nothing to do with sending tokens from one wallet to the next. So I went and sent tokens, UTHX tokens, to that wallet address, the existing UTHX token, and had no problem with them getting there. In the post he put in Discord, he said if we put the liquidity back, he would then send the tokens back. Wait a minute. Why wouldn't you send the tokens back now? Then we could replace the liquidity because we have them all back, right? So this is somebody who is trying to, again, come in, but we can read through the lines. We have reached back out to him with these questions of, first of all, why did he do it if he was not a nefarious actor? Why did it happen? Or the person doing it. I don't know if it's a he or a she. So we've reached out to them. We've asked them these questions. But our goal here, guys, is absolute transparency, right? Again, we didn't take the post down because we were trying to hide it. We took it down because we didn't want it to confuse people when they go into Discord that it is any truth to it. So we'll continue to work on this. We'll continue to communicate with this person if they want to continue to communicate and move things forward. So we wanted to share that with you guys. If somebody could copy the address that's there, guys, you can just, it's not going to mess up how many UTHX replacement tokens because we did a snapshot. So if you do want to test this theory yourself, you can just go to your wallet, take some of your UTHX tokens, 10, 100, whatever. It'll cost a small transaction fee, and you can send them back to that wallet, and you can see yourself that there's absolutely no issue with sending the tokens back to that wallet with or without liquidity, okay?
Right. So UTHX, the old UTHX tokens, which I've jokingly started to call UTHX Classic, because it seemed like it was going to become a meme coin for the last 24 hours or so. The UTHX Classic, they're still tradable. There's no liquidity, so there's no buy sell action anymore as of now. But I tested this just before the call. I made a buy for $25, and the token price shot up to 40 cents, and then it was immediately taken down by a bot. So don't bother trying to trade this token at this time. But it's easily exchangeable between wallets, just like any other token. So it's just not true. This actor could send these tokens back to us right now. But that hasn't happened. So that's the state of affairs and what we've learned about this incident. I don't know, Peter, if there's anything else to share about that, or
no, that's great. No, that's good.
Okay.
Yep.
Great. So what happens next on your side is you need to do nothing at all. You will receive the replacement tokens, and we will publish the correct new contract address. This will cause a little bit of turbulence as we go back up on Radium, Jupiter, CoinMarketCap. All of those are going to take, Jupiter and Radium should be fairly instant. the coin market cap. It will be, us going back and forth with them again. May take a couple of weeks to get properly listed. At the same time, we're going to do CoinGecko this time, so there's no, spacing in between. But we may see some between now and beginning of the new year. We're all doing a lot of work here to get this brought back. But as I said at the beginning, with the new smart contract, we could have immediately avoided this. We would have just frozen this wallet. So moving forward, I don't anticipate that this happens again. We lessons learned. But I'd like Peter to discuss with you how to make sure that nobody drops new tokens in your wallet, tells you that they're UTHX. You got to wait for us to give you the official word, because that is a potential way that you could be injured from this if you accept these tokens and think that they are the correct replacement. So, Peter,
perfect. So the
maybe
first
go
thing
through
is,
that.
guys, we are not going to be emailing out to anybody any links saying click here to claim your new tokens, okay? We are going to airdrop these in your wallet, so you don't have to actually do anything, right? You will not have to click on any buttons. You won't have to do anything, okay? For the initial tokens. For the staking, you will go to the official staking page and click a confirmation, and then that will take care of it there. But we will not text you. We will not email you. If we send out an email, it will have no links in it saying, hey, the tokens have been delivered, but we may not even do that. But we'll look and see, because we want to make sure that people get them. Where the official information is from is our official Discord channel, okay? Don't go to Telegram channels, guys. I know a lot of us like Telegram, but fake channels can be created. So avoid Telegram for any information on what we are doing to move forward. So Telegram is off limits for that case. If you use it to get messages and stuff normally, fine, but do not use it in this case, okay? So no emails with links in it. If anybody DMs you through any social media, don't even read it. If it has to do with Otherverse, delete it, okay? Delete it immediately, because again, they're reaching out to you to try to scam you, okay? So when we do launch the new contract, it will have a new contract address with it. If you see this token in your wallet, in order to do that, I'm actually going to pull up my wallet on my other computer here. I'm going to show you exactly how you can match it up. So first of all, the main source for you to get the new contract address will be at otherverse.io. When we get the new contract address, it will be right at the top of the page. So before you interact with any token, go to otherverse.io, and you are going to see at the top a contract address. That is the official contract address. Make sure you are on the official otherverse.io site. That will be the contract address. But you don't just go, okay, now you're going to take the tokens that are in your wallet, and what you can do is I'm going to log into my wallet, and I'm going to share my screen over here, and I will show you exactly how you can go on chain and check the address of the token that is in your wallet. So Brian, go ahead and entertain them for a second while I get logged in.
Okay. So I would like everybody's help. I'm asking for your help once again, because I know a lot of people won't see this video. A lot of people won't hear what we're saying. Anytime somebody is asking the question of what do I have to do, what should I do? The answer is don't click any links that you're sent about receiving the tokens. Just sit back, wait for the official announcement, or go to our official website at otherverse.io. Because this is, my biggest concern is that, somebody's going to get a link in their, messages, they'll click it, and it will be a wallet exploit or something like that. I don't want anybody to be hurt. If it's at all possible, we need to share this information. It will be an airdrop. Nobody needs to do a thing. I'm happy to share information. We're happy to do these updates. We will continue to do them. But if anybody's not paying attention, that's fine. You'll get the replacement tokens. You don't need to do a thing. And we need to make sure that the whole community knows that message so that nobody gets hurt beyond, this existing episode.
Okay, so you guys can see in the wallet that I'm sharing on screen, there's 6.67 UTHX tokens in it. What you're going to do is when you click on the token, so I clicked on the token here, I scroll down, click on the token. Oh, Gotta scroll down a little further. Click on the token, and over here where the three dots are, click on that, and you're going to go view on SolScan, okay? That is going to take you out to the official site of the chain itself. And what you'll be able to see here is you see the SPL token contract right here. I'm circling it. When the replacement token is launched, okay, and it's in your wallet, I want you to go just like I did. Click on the token itself in the wallet, right? Open it up. All right. Click on the three dots, go out to the chain, and you are going to compare these two this wallet or this contract address with the token that is in your wallet on otherverse.io. Have otherverse.io open and have this opened, and you're going to compare the two. If they match, then that is the official token now. That's what you can go trade. If they do not match, then it is a scam token that somebody dropped in your wallet to try to take advantage of you. Do not interact with that token in any form or fashion, right? Again, do not interact with it at all. Even if you think, oh, if it says it's worth $1,000, do not be fooled, okay? It is somebody that's trying to scam, okay?
Right.
It
So
says I'm not sharing my screen. Can you guys all see my screen? Helen is saying
yes.
that.
Yes, we
Okay.
can.
Helen, it must
Yeah.
be on your end. If you're on your phone, move it over and you'll be able to see your screen there, Helen. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, none of this is relevant. I mean, it all will be relevant. This is just, getting out ahead when we have a new contract address. We do not have that yet. So, we'll reshare this every time, how to avoid being scammed. Right now, if anything shows up in your wallet, it's not from us. We'll tell you when it is. We'll have it up on the IO website, right up at the top. It will say the new contract address, the replacement token address, and then you can go and compare these things. As Peter said, you'll get the airdrop. It will all be official. Don't click on anything, and everyone will be safe and protected. And boy, am I sorry. I mean, we're all working as hard as we can. I know, I thank everybody so much for your understanding and patience. It's really, it's quite rare that we can catch or that a project can catch prior to the hack. So there's, no affirmative damage to the token. From, let's say, this person selling hundreds of thousands of tokens a day, or dumping, and the price action is not real. It's just a consequence of us having frozen, to the extent that we could, having removed the liquidity, put it in a safe spot, temporarily, trying to suspend the trading, and then reissuing a replacement. But none of the price action that you're seeing is real, and everything will return exactly to the way it was, as soon as humanly possible. And with just some improvements, a relaunch, a new campaign for marketing. I mean, been talking to the developers on the software side today. Use this as a plug for the Christmas Hanukkah patch that's coming out, which is going to be really fun. So please enjoy the software patch, and then the concert that's happening on the 4th. That's going to be at noon Pacific time with Tiffany and Donovan, and we got a nice day planned with live music from 80s superstar. And we've got deals to announce, but for right now, I just want to make sure that everybody understands where we are with the token, and that's of course the primary focus that the team has right now, is to get this done as soon as possible so that everything is back to normal. This is in the rearview mirror, and maybe we've made lemonade out of lemons, if that's possible here.
Excellent. So guys, remember, no messages, no emails, no nothing from there. Aaron Aaron, if you can reach out to me on, and if anybody else, if you provided some liquidity prior to the hack, okay, please reach out to through customers through the helpline, and let us know, and then I'll reach out to you, and we'll make sure that you're whole. The tokens that you claim back, all that stuff, we'll make sure that you are taken care of. We don't want anybody to lose that was legitimate. Our only goal here was to stop a non-legitimate person from benefiting from the token, okay? So if you had an issue with that, and you were providing some liquidity, reach back out to me and we're going to get you taken care of, okay? We took steps in order to make it to where we could take care of anybody that was providing liquidity for the token, okay?
So yes, just a couple of quick things, Drew. Yes and yes. I mean, Festivus for the rest of us. You made me laugh right there. Of course, this patch is for everybody. I say Christmas and Hanukkah just because, you know, I'm seeing all the decorations and, but you know, the Festivus poll probably is in there too. And yes, you know, to your other question, this is something which we do on chain. And of course, our investigative team has been tracking this all back all the way through, but I don't want to get into details because it's a legit ongoing investigation right now. So we're continuing to, you know, there is a jail in world. I started this a long time ago, a jail dimension, where instead of necessarily banning people, we toss them into a dimension, so that there's still limited participation, but it's a great idea. All right.
And
Well,
but
thank you,
Steve, I
everybody.
better never see you in the jail, buddy. I have your phone number. I know your address. I better never see you in the jail. All right.
I have a comment to make, please. Sharona here.
Yep. Great.
We have a number of people who still have not reached out, have not provided their real confirmed wallets in order to, you know, start getting their tokens. We had a form which I would email to people and they would click on the link to then send in the information.
Yeah, Sharon, I'm going to stop you there. I'm going to stop you there. Please do not send them in now. Let's wait till we relaunch the token.
Right.
And then at that point, you can get us the information and we will get the new one. We have a lot to do to sort through, guys. So with no new information, please. Let's stick with what we have. And then after we get this done by the week's end, depending on the audit and all that stuff, right? Wednesday, we'll have it all done. But whenever the audit comes in, after that, we will put together a procedure for if you have not received any of your tokens yet, you can then get us that information and we will get you the tokens. Okay. So I didn't want to cut you off there, Sharon. It's easier for us right now if we don't have any new information coming in, new data, for us to start with where we're at right now. Okay.
And that will include
trying to get ahead of myself.
Yes, a little bit ahead of yourself. No problem.
Good, proactive, but and that will include the Republic group. We're going to be contacting you. I've got all your info now.
Right on.
Okay. Right on.
Okay.
Okay.
So what
Thank
I
you,
heard
everybody.
was that Sharona, you
I got the
have
week off.
Wednesday off. Exactly. Until Wednesday is what I heard.
Yeah.
Well, we have an audit to do. We have an audit to do, so not quite the week off, but maybe a few minutes.
Oh,
All
there
right.
is a question
I think
in
we did it.
Q&A. I'm not sure if you addressed it. Sorry. Just to make sure.
Yeah, we have.
Great.
If you guys have any questions on anything that you've done, just please send them to the customer service side of things, and we'll deal with those on a one-on-one basis to make sure that everybody is taken care of. Okay.
All right.
Great. Okay. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We'll do this again.
Keep your eyes on Discord for more updates coming to y'all.
Yep, and there'll be a continuous along the way. We will do another call tomorrow, but we'll get that posted here soon on what time it will be. It'll probably be sometime afternoon PST, sometime in there. But we'll get that out to you guys as soon as possible, okay?
All right. Thanks, gentlemen, and everyone have a great rest of your day. We'll see you tomorrow, probably.